Hello, Jim Howard here in Fort Worth, Texas. Today's date, it's July 16th of 2023, and it's almost uh, 1 almost 1 a.m. in the morning. I just got a package ready to go for UPS. I'm finally sending back the Verizon modem thing that they sent me a couple months back. That didn't work out, unfortunately. I wish it had. The only thing, we had a good connect. In fact, I could see the control tower, or the antenna over there on the cell phone towers, and speed was okay, but during the say say during the 24 hours or whatever, from time to time, it would disconnect. We'd lose the internet connection, and it'd stay off maybe 3 to 7 minutes. It varied. Then it would come back. I mean, I didn't have to do anything. Of course, in the beginning, although I had a strong signal, green, but I changed it a few times there in the beginning, to maybe a little further over with the green. It's still the same, and then I'd move it back, and then I moved it up even, putting on top of something higher to move it up a little bit. But nothing worked. It just continued. That sounds like I said it discontinued. It just kept up doing that. I don't know how many times a day it did it because it would automatically come back. I'd be sitting here using the computer and whoop, gone. Maybe Darlene might holler, "I lost the internet." And then it would come back itself. So I didn't need to do anything. So I'm finally getting around to returning it to them. But they were very nice about everything. They sent me a box to send it back in, and to them. And what's interesting is that it returned to, and it gives the address, and it's in Fort Worth, Texas. So, and then it said on the paperwork, which I have stuck over here, that any UPS driver, picking something up or dropping something off, you can just give it to them. So, let's see, is tomorrow Saturday or is it Sunday? Let's see, I gotta go over here. Okay, this is Sunday. So Monday I will take it to the office and ask them. They're very nice here. I'll take it to the office because they get stuff dropped off a lot there. So I'll take it and see if they're willing to. If not, I'll just call UPS. And I've got the tracking number, so I'll be happy when they get it. And that's another thing off of my to-do list or whatever. Oh, in the background you can see, you've seen it before if you watched my videos a few times, but not for long. It's LG TCL 720 Roku TV. I think that's it. And I really I can actually notice. I've just rarely ever used it. I can actually notice the difference between 720 and 1080. And if it were bigger, maybe I would keep it in here. I'm not sure I would. If it were a bigger one, maybe I would go ahead. The prices of television, especially with the sale that Amazon was having, but even when they're not doing that, my God, you can get a big, I forget how large, I think it's 50 inches, Darlene has in the dining room, which is her bedroom, but from the dining room, she's also right next to the kitchen and everything. So the dining room and the kitchen area, that's just sort of her area. I mean, I go there. We all go there to get, my son and I both go there to get stuff out of the refrigerator 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then the living room, she has a desk set up in there, and it has her computer and everything there. And then I'm in my cell here. This is it. I do have my own, bathroom, but my son uses, he uses that sometimes. Sometimes he uses the one that's right, there. So I think he only uses this one to take a shower, and if Darlene is in the other, restroom. I may end up, I doubt it, I may end up leaving that where it is, because I've made a lot of changes. I put a light behind it too that's not taller than, so I just may leave that on at night, like a night light, because I'm afraid of the dark. When I was a kid, I never had a night, I never asked for a night light, or never asked for a light to be left on. But there's times that when I was a small child that I would see, like the closet or something, and something would look like maybe it was, something scary or whatever. What I just did is I just covered up my head with a blanket, so, and when I was, until fairly recently, until the last few years, all my life, which I didn't realize how nice it was, and I don't know how many other people have this, but I could lay down and I could go immediately to sleep. And then, I don't know, I'm 82 years old now. I'm not sure how long, is it 10 years or maybe 15 or, not sure, but at some point I would lay down and I just couldn't go to sleep. So that was a change, a change for me. And not a good one, because I lay down and then I start, then I start thinking about things, and start thinking about things in the past, and all the work-related things I handled correctly, I think. But I'll think back and I'll think, I should have done this also, but then I lay there, and sometimes I get up after an hour. God damn, I'm thinking the microphone is working good. In maybe a week or so, I will get that stand that will sit on the table here. It'll be better than that one there, although I put it here for, whoops, here's tape that I don't need now that I made that for the, well, maybe I'll just stick it on there anyway. Everything seems to be working good. I'm going to get that stand, and I'll put this one in the closet, because maybe one day I'll, use this one also for something else, for another setup or something. I've been switching back and forth keyboards. I've got, I don't know, right now, not counting the one my son has. I think he has 2, and then Darlene has 1, and of course I have 1 here, and I think I have 3 or 4 in the closet. What I like in keyboards now is, which I don't have, I like the ones that do not have the keypad. I never need the keypad. I never do numbers, you know. I'm not a CPA or whatever. I have, see, I have one, I forget what it is, a really heavy, really nice keyboard. And it was sort of expensive. And it does not have light, you know, the keys are not lit. And but I got it there, and it's a hell of a, you know, I could use that as a weapon to hit somebody with. Then I've got not Google, what is it? It's the one that's so, I got one of their keyboards, or maybe two keyboards. And it's one that's programmable in the end. The keys are programmable. I played with it a couple of times, but I never used it. And it would be nice to. I think I mentioned the other day, I think in a video, that my cell phone, when I'm on a telephone call, which is rare, the screen goes dark. And I have to touch it, you know, to. And then a few times, Darlene, my ex-wife, she'll need to use my phone, cell phone, you know, not taking it with her any place, but, you know, and I'll go and it'll keep going dark on, you know, it'll go totally dark on her. And so I looked about something online, and there was an app from the Google store, I think, that you can download in it. But anyway, when I went looking for that problem, it said that is a problem that everybody has. It's a thing that and it's just something that is a pain in the ass for everybody, and that it's there because if you get a phone call or if other things happen, although with the phone call thing, after about 20 or 30 seconds, the screen goes dark on you, and I have to, you know, touch it, you know, to get it back for 20 seconds or whatever. And it's because of, you know, like if it was like that, you're talking and you put it up to your ear or whatever, it would stay on if they didn't have it set so it shuts down. And they said that, you know, it's really, there's nothing you can do about it, basically. So I definitely don't. That's one feature I definitely do not like, but it's not unique to, you know, this brand or anything else. It's an, you know, Android feature, and I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam, I say. I do not like it. That goes that way. See, what's the other thing? Something else. Can't remember what it was. So I will bring this to a conclusion. One thing let me take another couple of minutes. Let's see. Go to, is this my home? Yes. Let's see. Subscriptions, YouTube. I've got these groups of subject, you know, playlists. I think that's it. No, well, it's not the way. There, you know, like it's Howard's Notebook. You know, that's one of the things. Show Me blog. That's one of the where almost all the categories there. If you come here, you know, like where do I look for his stuff on such and such? So I've been wanting to do this for quite a while. I'm going to go and change those and put things that make more sense. And if you have any ideas, what categories, something, or what categories I need, let me know, or else I'll just fumble around like an 82-year-old man does. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video.